As a coach, I like to look at my players' alignment, knowing their assignment, especially up against, say, five-man offensive front. When we're looking at, just say, the tackle position, I like to look at specifically the end and outside linebacker positions and how they play their technique versus that player.
Blue 88, say go.
So the first step is really used, when you want to play towards a base block, any block, that first step applies. It's a reach block, reacting to the reach block, and then obviously if there's a down block, being tied off the man. So a basic principle and a must-have for most down linemen and outside linebackers is their takeoff. That's what I really like to work on with my players, really getting out of the blocks and getting upfield. This drill, I'm telling my player, watch where his hands are, his right hand particularly, how he wants to match that first step with that hand. He wants to replace that hand with the foot. So getting the most out of that first step is crucial. Now, I do have a saying when it comes to feet and hands, and that is quick feet will save your life, quick hands will simplify your life. And I try to teach my players to use their hands the best they can to get leverage in tandem with their feet, right? Having the ability to use your feet, swinging your hips, moving your feet, adjusting your feet as I'm showing him here in this drill. These are the ways that you can maneuver through fluidly and try to get the best out of your pass rush or your run techniques. Right here, I'm showing them how to use a chop technique, which obviously there's variations of chops. There's chop dip, there's chop grab, grab when you rip through on the backside. You can also do a chop hump. Obviously, you have to have a good leverage and a good feel for when you're going to do that hump, but it comes off of the chop, and then my favorite, the chop spin. Right here, I'm having them do a little bit of those variations. Also, I like to teach, constant movement with the hands and the hips, keeping the hips swirling around the hoop. This is the circle drill. We're trying to get him to keep moving ferociously, viciously, trying to be relentless. We're here on a half circle drill. He's really trying to dip that inside hip, dip inside shoulder to get the most he can out of the pass rush. Another thing I try to teach is quarterback scramble awareness. Quarterbacks nowadays, they have all different types of ways to get out of the pocket and embarrass the defender. So I really try to put an emphasis on breaking down and making sure you get to the quarterback. So this is the key. When you get to that apex point, you're around the bend and you're getting to the quarterback, you just want to be aware of what he can do. These are one of my key points of emphasis for my players, is seeing what the quarterback's going to do when you get to him. Being aware of all the different types of variants that he could do, knowing that he could dip under you, he can escape out the front or the back of the pocket.